8月16日のドジャース対ブルワーズ3戦目の試合中にスクーバル選手がダグアウトからゲスト出演。大谷選手についても色々と話しています。試合前にはスクーバルと共に大谷、スネル、山本の4人の投手陣の撮影会もあり、ファンは大喜びだったようで、大谷の前に何回も出塁したコールの囲みとスクーバルのインタビューを訳しました。ご覧ください。
Has life settled in a little bit for you after I imagine what had to be a whirlwind of a week or two?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I mean, the transition has been as smooth as it can be, you know.
What's it been like getting in with the new team, and not just any new team, but the two-time defending champ?
Oh, it's been a ton of fun. You know, everyone's focused on the same thing, you know, from the top down, and that's winning. And that's, you know, I think it's the most important thing in sports, you know, is winning. So it's been a ton of fun just to go to work with these guys and get to know them, and you just go out there and compete.
Baseball is about familiarity, and obviously when you pitch a lot at home, you're familiar with your the mound that you have. How long did it take you to get comfortable with this one?
Yeah, I think I'm decently comfortable here. You know, I think, you know, just getting on the same page with everybody involved, right? But yeah, I mean, I feel like half your starts are on the road anyways, so it is nice to make a play. Oh boy. It is nice to get into rhythm, and I'm sure this mound will feel more like home the more I pitch here.
And then what did you learn this year? I mean, obviously pitchers, we all have to deal with injuries. And when you come back from an injury, what did you learn this year for you that you can take for the rest of your career after you came back this year?
Yeah, I think, you know, just kind of the freak nature of what it was, right? Just getting that thing out of there, and just getting it out, and then, you know, restarting my throwing program. And it actually was pretty smooth, the whole thing. You know, nothing ever felt too foreign to me, you know, coming back from that. So it was much different than any other, you know, like a Tommy John recovery or anything like that. So it was good. You know, it was a good process for me.
A couple ground ball outs, 2 gone in the second. Was it one of those things, Tarek, where you hadn't realized how bad it had gotten until it was out of there and you felt what good felt like again?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I mean, you don't ever want to have to take a pause in a season, right? You want to just pitch from opening day until however far in the postseason you get. But yeah, there was a big difference. You know, I didn't realize how bad it had gotten. You just kind of start to put up with things. But yeah, once I got it taken out, my arm felt, you know, fresh, and every 5th day I felt great again. And I think that matters. You know, it matters for your confidence. It matters for your routine. You know, I can go back to preparing the way that I like to prepare, as opposed to have to make adjustments because I wasn't feeling that great all year.
2 gone here in the second. William Contreras, the hitter. Once you join the Dodgers, I'm sure one of the most common questions you get from people is, what is Ohtani like? What's it like to be around Ohtani? So what have you learned about Shohei Ohtani a couple weeks in the clubhouse with him?
No, he's awesome. He's awesome. He's a fun dude. I love being around him. I feel like he, you know, eats, sleeps, and lives in the cage. You know, I feel like he's always in the cage taking swings or doing something. But his routine's incredibly impressive, obviously. You know, trying to hit and pitch at elite levels, you know, is incredibly impressive. And to watch him go about his routine in the weight room, and then obviously in the cage, and then watch him go out and play catch, his attention to detail is, you know, second to none, and I think that's what makes him so good.
I know every organization's gotten close to the other when it comes to distributing information, and whether it's analytics or approach. How has it been in that transition over here with LA?
Good, great. You know, the way that they do, you know, all the scouting, all the stuff that I want to look at, they've kind of just adapted it to what I look at, and kind of how I game plan, and then we just communicate based on that. So it's, you know, it's been pretty great so far.
Tarek, we appreciate your time. We'll let you get back to getting ready for tomorrow, and best of luck moving forward.
I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for having me.
Alex, your first 2 at-bats, you know, you got 2 great hits against Mizorowski. What do you think about his pitching outing?
Yeah, I mean, he did, you know, what he was trying to do, and I thought we did a pretty good job battling and, you know, trying to make it, you know, manufacture runs, and just didn't quite get the, you know, the big hit today, and that's the way baseball goes. But, you know, we grinded it out and took good at bats.
How difficult is that to do, especially because you guys kind of did the hard part of stringing together hits to load the bases there to get that final blow? You know?
Yeah, I mean, every time, you know, anytime you touch first base, or trying to touch first base, it's hard, you know. So getting on base, the first 3 guys, and well, anytime guys were getting on base, you really have to earn it, and it's a grind. So it doesn't make the last one any easier, you know. And but that's the way it goes. Sometimes you come through, and you know it's the big the big reward, and sometimes it's not. So that's the way it goes.
What you're doing is not easy, sporadic playing time. You're able to get a couple of hits. What's the key? And not even thinking about that, just fighting through that.
Yeah, I mean, I know what my assignment is. I know what my job is, and you know, I love to go out there and play and give it my all. And I definitely take pride in just being prepared. You know, whether it's working on the headset or taking extra reps in the cage, and just trying to make sure that I'm, you know, available and ready to be, you know, an above-average major league player every time I step on the field.
You scored with Shohei's triple in the third. Seemed like Shohei talked to you in the dugout after that.
Yeah, I mean, he just said way to get on, basically, and you know, obviously getting on in front of him is of the utmost importance, and anything, because anything can happen with him. He can change the game with one swing. So yeah, just, you know, congratulate me on getting on base.
Thank you.